me and Kyle are going to be doing our 5 most anticipated movies of 2025. So, do you want to do your list first, or shall I do my list first?
I'll do mine. I'll get mine out of the way.
Okie dokie.
So going from, we're doing 5 here. We're talking about 5 movies that are coming out in 2025. So starting from like the least, but it's not the least. Like I'm not excited for it. It's in my top 5. I'm excited for it. It's just compared to the number 1.
Yeah.
That's how we're doing it. So at number 5 is Cap 4. Now with Cap 4, I'm a little hesitant just because it looks amazing from the trailers that we got, but it's the first step back into Marvel. Hopefully that things go right for them. So that's where I'm like, this needs to be fucking amazing because it has a lot on its shoulders. But yeah. Anyways, going in at number 4 is Avatar. I've forgotten what it's
Fire and
titled as.
Ash.
Is it Fire and Ash? Yeah, which that's a pretty cool title. I don't know why I forgot that, but yeah, Fire and Ash. I love the first Avatar film. The Way of Water. It was a worthy sequel for me. I really enjoyed it. I think
Blew me away.
Avatar 1 is still, for me, a slightly better film. It just has a bit more rewatchability about it. I'm not sure why. But Avatar Way of Water was a nice, strong sequel to this franchise, and I'm very excited to see the next one and the next story about Sully. And number 3 is Thunderbolts. Now, you might be wondering why have I put Cap 4 at number 5 and Thunderbolts here. Thunderbolts has just been winning me over a lot more because the trailers just look very promising. From what we're hearing behind the scenes, things seem a lot more promising, and the cast, I mean, you can't have all that cast there and make a terrible film, I don't think. I mean, I could be proven wrong here, but I think we're in for at least a fun time with the Thunderbolts. But yeah, and number 2 is, now, this was a tricky one, and I think it's a bit of a hard one to decide what's going to be my second and first because these films I'm equally, I would say, I'm excited for. But it's at number 2 because it's DC, and I know that I'm not the biggest DC guy. It'll be Superman. James Gunn's first start to this new universe. It's exciting. The trailer obviously came out. Everyone seems to have loved it. The suit looks amazing. He actually looks like Superman. Everything seems to be going really, really well for this, and I'm super pumped. But as number 1, super pumped. But at number 1, it's Fantastic Four: The First Steps. Amazing cast. I know this was one of the things that I was very excited for cast-wise. You know me, Callum, I'm not too much about, wanting to know the ins and outs of things, when it comes to the cast. But when it comes to these guys, this new version of the Fantastic Four.
Just
and
pure
the sort
talent.
of,
All of it is just
yeah,
pure talent.
and I really love the vibe that they're going with, this sort of like future but like vintage kind of esque look where it kind of
Retro-futuristic. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's trying to resemble the comics in a sense. So that's at my number 1. Just because I loved the first 2 Fantastic Four films I watched. As a kid, I must say, as a kid,
I
growing
loved them
up,
as a kid.
not so much. But I have a soft spot for those movies. Growing up watching those, but yeah, no, that's where I'm
hard
at.
spots when Jessica Alba came on screen.
It will for more when the Thing transformed into the Thing.
I like rocks.
Oh fuck yeah, this is so hard.
Right.
Fuck yeah, the rocks are so sick.
Oh my, the fucking rocks. He's a big orange rock. What more to it? Right, guys, this is the definitive list now. This is... Can you get out of my fucking room?
Sorry.
Get back in your own room. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Keep that. So, put Shrek, Mike Levalsky, back on whatever his name is. And not a picture of me. So, coming in at number 5 for me is Avatar, Fire and Ash. I was not expecting to like The Way of Water as much as I did, but that film blew me away. And I'm not going to doubt James Cameron. I think this film will be just as amazing as Way of Water and the original Avatar. I don't have a reason to doubt James Cameron. So that's why it's at my number 5. Number 4. 28 years later. I got to recently rewatch 28 Days Later with Kyle. And just the opening of that film and the vibe that you get from it, I really want to see that same vibe but translated to what times are like now. And obviously Aaron Taylor-Johnson, even though he's just been in Craven, still one of the best performers on the planet. So I can't wait to see him in that. Cillian Murphy, we know he's going to be in it. We've seen him on set. So 28 Years Later is my number 4. This is where I might start to lose some people. Fantastic Four: The First Steps is my number 3. I want to say this right now, though. My top 3 is all equal in excitement. It's just, this is here because I haven't had a trailer for it. The next one, the trailer's great, but my number 1 is very important. So, Fantastic Four: The First Steps. Say what Kyle said. The cast is fantastic. What more could you say about it? It's just pure talent in the Fantastic Four cast. So that's why I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping we get a trailer around the Super Bowl. I've already booked my time off, so we can jump in and watch that trailer all day.
You ain't jumping anywhere, mate.
And jump higher than you, mate. And that's just because I'm...
Yeah, you also said you can run faster.
I can run fast.
Yeah, for a big fella like you.
Don't laugh, mate. If we were both running downhill, I'm winning.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't be running then.
So yeah, anyway, coming in at number 2. Is it 2? Yes. The Thunderbolts. I think the trailers for this have been great. The music choices in all of the trailers. This to me is, even if Captain America Brave New World isn't great, the trailers have been that good for this that it won't knock my excitement for Thunderbolts, because the trailers have been fantastic. So that's why it's there. And again, the cast. Fantastic cast. But let's get on to my number 1. Superman. James Gunn's Superman. This might actually be the most important film, not just of 2025, but the decade. This needs to go right. James Gunn needs to start his universe with this. If this fails, then that's it. All this stuff they've got planned, like Lanterns, The Brave and the Bold, The Authority, Clayface, everything like that falls flat if this film isn't fantastic. It doesn't need to make $1 billion. It just needs to be what he says it's going to be. He said he's set out to make a film about a good man. It needs to be that. And if it is, then the money will come after. The money will follow. But yeah, all I need to say about my list is I'm so sorry, Captain America Brave New World. I wanted to get you in there, but there's just other stuff I'm more excited about. And this is me. I'm a bigger Cap fan than Kyle. I've got a Captain America pillow there. I've got Sam Wilson, Captain America flying back there. I've got Captain America there, Captain America there. Another Captain America right in the corner. Wait, Kyle's got it as well.
I think I'm the biggest Captain America fan now, Callum.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, yeah. Kyle, anything stand out from my list? Anything shock you?
It surprised me that Cap 4 isn't there. Obviously, 28 years later, because we watched the film recently together, and the opening is amazing, and obviously a lot of the cast are well known today, and they've come such a long way. But as the film sort of went on, it kind of felt like it was drying up in its. I don't know. It's like it's the mist of it, like the legendariness of the film,
Yeah.
because people rate the opening of the film, but I think that's all the film really has. Like critically speaking, it's not that great of a film, but I'm glad I watched it, 100%. But the film just, I don't know, it just kind of doesn't have much substance, and fair enough, they were a very low budget, and I won't say it's a terrible film. It's definitely something you should give a watch, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, you've got Aaron Taylor Johnson there, who's going to actually use a bow and arrow in this film. Because you didn't fucking use one in Craven.
Did he not?
But I'm pretty sure he didn't. No.
I can't
It
remember
was
that film.
I can't remember it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the film, despite me not loving the original
Yeah.
after rewatching it. So, but
We'll have to watch
yeah,
28 Weeks. See what you think about that. Very
yeah. The thing is,
Hollywoodized.
I was going to say as well that this I have a lot of faith in 28 years later, because I don't feel like it will have that Hollywoodization or whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it. It's going to feel like a very small film, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, it was shot on an iPhone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say about your list, I am shocked that, Cap 4 made it in there for you, like, over stuff like the ballerina. Because if we did a 10, the ballerina would have definitely been in there.
Yeah.
Maybe something like Novocaine, I'd have thought you'd have had that higher. Mickey 17, all stuff that I thought that you might have above.
Do you know what? I completely forgot about Mickey 17, but I'll say this: those films would still be in my top 10. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just there's a lot of big things going on, and it's like I say, number 1 and 2 for me are kind of equal. So it's really difficult to say. Like, there's not enough room in these lists.
Like I said, my top 3 are all. I'm equally excited for all 3 of them. It's just
Yeah.
I ain't seen anything from Fantastic Four yet. Which, well, we might have seen a leaked test footage thing, but supposedly, but because the cast is that great, and obviously Matt Shackman, who works on WandaVision, a show that we both love. That's why I'm excited for Fantastic Four. Maybe when we get a trailer in February, I might go, boop, jump above Thunderbolts. Might even jump above Superman. But yeah, I just that top 3, I just tried to put it in a way of like, I ain't seen alt for that, but I'm still really excited for it. The Thunderbolts trailers have not let me down at all, but Superman is by far the most important film next year. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, like I said, the ballerina, that would be in my top 10 if we did do a top 10. There's a fair few things coming out next year.
Yeah, the thing with Ballerina, obviously, I know it had like a massive reshoot, and
Chad
it seems to have
Stahelski
changed a lot of things.
reshot it.
Yeah,
that's what's got me excited for it.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to say until we've actually seen the film. Like, I'm still excited for it. I'm more excited now that Chad Stahelski has come in and done this reshoot situation. But yeah. I mean, the trailer has won me over. I'll give it that. The trailer looks really solid. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it on mine.
Yeah, no, definitely. Right, guys. Thanks for watching. Welcome to 2025 of Beyond Movies. We promise to stick up with it this year. We got some interesting content coming down the road. Me and Kyle are both starting an OnlyFans where we're gonna put peanut butter in each other's belly buttons
every time.
So you're saying I'm letting the people down?
You are.
So were you saying we should do it?
We should do it.
Oh, yeah, no,
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit of pud, mate. So, yeah. Right, guys. thanks for watching. Let us know down below what your most anticipated movies are of 2025. Who had the better list out of me and Kyle? They're very similar lists, to be fair, so...
Give us your top 5.
Give us your top 5. And if you're feeling cheeky, give us 6. And if you're feeling naughty, give us 7. And if you're feeling like an extra dirty little slut, give us 10. But thanks for watching, and we will see you... Oh, well, Kyle's Real Room. And we'll see you when we next see you. Oh, we don't want that. Justin Trudeau steps down. Right, see you later.